Coming up in court today.
How much did that coat cost you?
$500.
$500.
Either I want my $500 or I want my coat.
In the court system, justice is not always just. That's why they bring their disputes here. Real people, real problems, real revenge. Justice is eye for an eye.
The plaintiff is suing her former best friend, claiming she stole her fur coat after partying at a nightclub. The defendant claims the plaintiff owes her money. She's holding on to the coat until she gets reimbursement.
I'm here today with my ex-friend, and I'm going to get my coat back, and the judge is going to see it my way.
I'm the defendant. I'm going to win today. She's not getting her coat back. She owes me money.
All rise! Shanta Slade, you're suing Shaniqua Johnson. You're saying that she took your fur coat, she stole it, and you want your coat back, and you're saying that you're holding on to it because she owes you money for a phone bill, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, tell me what happened, Miss Slade.
Okay, so we was in the club one night, and then I had my coat, and I was gonna check it in, and she took my coat, and she offered to hold my coat for me.
No, you wanted
and then
to
when I
hold
was
your coat so you could go mingle and talk to the little bald head.
No, you the one that do that. I'm the one that always dance for you to be in the club.
And so you were friends, and you asked her, y'all were friends at the time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you asked her to hold your coat.
Was, right.
Okay.
No, I didn't ask her to hold my coat. She offered to hold
Okay, she offered to hold your coat.
No, she didn't have any money to check her coat.
And then, okay, and so while I was around in the club, I was walking around. I was, I was dancing and everything.
Like you always do.
All right.
While you at the bar drinking and getting drunk and mingling with all the dudes around.
Okay.
You used to that.
All right, so what happened? So she offered to take your coat, then what happened?
She offered to hold my coat, and then so while I was around in the club, dancing, what normal people do.
Hoochie dancing.
No,
exotic
not hoochie
dancing.
Girl,
all
please.
on the pole.
We're here about the coat.
There's not a pole in the club.
We're about the coat.
You make everything a pole, baby.
Oh, whatever.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So she never returned the coat? Is that
she
what
never did return the coat.
And
I was looking for her. I was going to her house, calling her, going to her house, knocking on her door almost every single day, trying to get my coat back.
You haven't been to my house since you left because you owe me $218.
Yeah, that you done ranched up.
So let me ask you something. You just took her coat because you say she owed you a phone bill?
The thing is, that night, my boyfriend and I, we were going out, and no one asked her to come that night.
Because she has so many different guys come inside her house.
You're talking about yourself.
You don't have any proof she's an escort. You don't have any proof.
I do, because she used to live with me. She used to live with me.
You stayed with me.
No, you stayed with me.
You're not even on the lease.
You don't even have a job, and I had the job.
Did you lie to me about being an escort? Did you lie to me about that?
No, I'm not.
No,
I do customer service. She's the escort.
Customer service?
Right now,
no,
I don't even have a phone.
No, she does not. Yes, you do. You do have a cell phone. It's probably ringing now.
Okay. Tell me what your defense is. Okay.
Yeah, I have the coat. She's not getting
it's her coat. You admit that's her coat, right?
This is her coat.
She owns that coat. How much did that coat cost you?
$500.
$500.
Either I want my $500 or I want my coat.
Oh, the dude wants his $500? Why don't you give him some complimentary
What
stuff?
all have you done to try to get that coat back? What all have you done to try to get that coat back?
I've been calling her, knocking on her door every single day, trying to get my coat back, and every time, I know she's at home because she don't have a job, because she's at home. She have a home business, escort service.
You always at home.
We know that. She says she's customer service.
Somebody else's home.
Yeah, customer service.
Right.
They serve her.
You serve
her customers. That's what she does.
She
serve her body to her customers.
Let me ask you, did you take that coat because you wanted to use it?
No, I didn't want to use the coat.
In your customer service business?
I have a fur coat. This isn't even anything to me. She owes me money. I want my money.
What proof you got?
This is $500.
What proof you got she owes you?
That's the only proof.
First of all,
I have a phone bill.
And that's
my phone bill. I don't have it with me today.
God.
It doesn't matter. My phone, I let it get cut off because my phone bill was $218. I don't even get phone calls. They call and ask for Ashanti.
You've known for a long time. You've known for a while that you come into court. You didn't even bring the phone bill. If she owed you $218, why didn't you bring the phone bill?
I don't care.
Yeah, why didn't you bring the phone bill, huh?
Because
it's in my name anyway, because I pay all the bills. Remember, you don't have.
You don't have.
How long did y'all live together?
For about
what, too long? Too long. Not even 6 months. We had a 6-month lease.
Being friends with her was a waste of my life and time.
So y'all were friends for 3 years?
All the time.
5 years.
5 years.
Yes, sir.
You lived together.
So that's $100
and y'all
per
have
year
always
that
been
she
friends.
should pay me for
all
being
this
a friend to
breakup,
her.
friendship,
For
and all
this
this
little
fighting is
raggedy
over that fur coat?
$500. And it was brand new. It was $500.
Well, how much did he pay for it?
Why is that coat?
How much I paid for it?
Why is that coat
$500.
more important than the friendship?
Because
you broke up a
it's
friendship
not.
over that coat. Why are you doing that?
I don't need friends like her.
You ruined a friendship over that fur coat. What's this all about?
No,
Why did you
because-
take it?
The plaintiff claims the defendant stole her fur coat. The defendant claims the plaintiff owes her money.
All right, Miss Johnson, now look at me. I want to know the real reason you took that coat. Obviously, you don't have the phone bill. Obviously, there's no phone bill. You ruined a friendship over that fur coat. What's this all about?
No,
Why did you
because
take it?
The whole time that she has lived with me, it was like having another child. I have 2 kids.
You're right.
Every time we go somewhere,
No, your kids
it was I was
always
paying
coming
for
up.
it. I
Every
was
time I
paying
buy
for
groceries, your
everything.
kids in there eating up the food, and I never had any.
Because they're growing kids, but I feed you too. Who's
No,
like,
you don't
oh, what
feed
we're
me.
gonna eat
Get off
tonight?
your food
What are we
stamps,
gonna?
that's it. Free
Baby,
money,
off your
free
food
food.
stamps.
Girl, please.
Who you hustled? Who are you pregnant by this month?
You admit that's her coat?
Right.
Okay, I'll be back in a second with my decision. Thank you.
I was just curious what the telephone number for the escort service was, if I could get that.
Ask that hoe right there.
Either one is fine, I don't care.
Ask that
Ask her, because she's the host.
It's 100 degrees outside. If I was you, I'd just throw the coat away.
You know what? I'm really using it for a rug for my dog. He seems to like laying on it.
I'm surprised she hasn't started.
This is
All rise!
Thank you. I tell you, nothing bothers me more than when someone sacrifices 5 years of a friendship. I mean, all that energy that went into the friendship, and to live together and have this bonding, and to all be thrown out the window over a materialistic thing like that coat. Nothing bothers me worse. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna give you a choice here, but I'm gonna strongly advise you one way. You can either just take the coat back, or we'll allow her to wear it, and we'll prove to her, and also to you and everyone else, that materialistic things like that should not get in the way
And that it
of
looks
a friendship.
better on me
So
anyway.
we'll allow
jealous because I
that
got all
coat to be
this.
destroyed while she's wearing it.
Boo.
Trust me on
Yes,
this?
I want the revenge. I want to destroy it while she's wearing it because she's nasty. She's a
looks
hoe.
All right
better.
then. Okay, you gave me authority. Okay.
Yes, nasty now.
Big Sheree, I want
It's
you to
nasty.
take her outside, and I got a little plan for it. And I want her to be wearing that coat, and we're gonna destroy that coat. You trust me on this. Take her outside.
Well, at least it's getting destroyed. You won't get it back. I don't.
Okay, go ahead and call my experts.
Come on in, experts! Come on in!
So we'll allow
jealous because
that
I got all
coat to be
this.
destroyed while she's wearing it.
Boo.
Trust me on this? All right, Big Sugar Ray, you got her?
Yeah, I got her.
Okay,
She's
put her in that chair right there.
right here.
All right, Miss Johnson, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, Sugar Ray, I ordered the experts on destruction, the best experts on destruction I could find. Are you ready for them?
I'm ready for him. Today is her lucky day. She's
I-
teach about stealing the coat.
Okay, go ahead and call my experts
Come
on
on
destruction.
in, experts! Come on in! I'll teach you about stealing the coat. I'll teach you about stealing the coat. You won't do it again. You won't steal another coat. That's it. You won't steal another one. I'll teach you about stealing the coat. Come on, give it to her. Give it to her. Today's our lucky day.
All right.
I'll teach you about stealing the coat. You won't steal another coat.
All right, Sugar Ray, you took my little experts. Thanks for helping me out here.
Experts, I appreciate y'all helping us. I really do. This right here is a good, valuable lesson. When you steal something and come to the Judge Extreme Court, you see what happened to you.
All right, Sugar Ray, tell my experts thanks.
Thanks,
All right, Miss Lady, feel better?
All right, appreciate y'all.
Feel better? Great. Don't let the coat get in the way of your friendship again. I'm glad you feel better. Miss Johnson, did you learn a lesson?
Yeah, I
You
did.
learned a good
All
lesson?
right, don't let anything get in the way of a friendship again. Thank you. Next case.
The plaintiff claims the manager of a collection agency had a false claim against her, which destroyed her credit rating. The defendant claims that this was her issue. Mistakes happen, and he had nothing to do with it.
All right, Carol Lawrence, you're suing Mr. Jones, Richard Jones. He's the president of a collection agency that you say you wanted to buy a house but was told your credit score was too low and that it showed an unpaid debt. You're saying that the unpaid debt was not proper. You notified the collection agency, you didn't get any help from them, and you lost your house, the one that you had put a contract in on. Is that correct?
That is correct. That is correct, Your Honor.
You're saying that she should have done more to protect her credit prior to her buying a house and that you're not responsible for her losing her contract on a new house. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your
Okay,
Honor.
tell me what happened.
Your Honor, I spent 3 months looking for the perfect house. I found the perfect house. It was my first house. I was so excited. I told all of my friends we were going to paint, we were going to have parties. They planned all these events for me. About a week or so before I was supposed to close on the house, I find out from the bank that my loan is in jeopardy because of some unpaid amount, $17,000 for some hospital bill.
$17,000, they
But
say.
that was paid. It was paid.
It was paid.
It was
Okay,
paid. I knew it was paid, and I had the receipts to show it. I went home, I dug them up, I called the insurance agency. They sent me a receipt. I can submit this to you.
So it was a medical bill that had already been paid by your insurance company?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And
but it
so
was shown as unpaid on your credit?
Yeah, that's right, by
Well,
by Mr. Jones's collection agency.
Okay.
So I called
It does
the
show
collection
it was paid.
agency. Yes, about a
Okay.
week or so before I was supposed to close on the house. I called every day. Every day they would answer the phone. They were very nice. They would just say hello, and then they would put me on hold. And after about like an hour, they would come back, and then the person that I needed to talk to was never there. And so because of their mismanagement, I lost the house. And this is the kicker. So there was a lady there who was very kind to me, and she called me, and she informed me that they had a policy, that there was a memo, that they were not supposed to help people, that they wanted to put people, that they could not help people because they had to put them on hold, and if the employees helped people, they were going to get fired.
All right, Mr. Jones, she said, I've got proof here. She paid this bill. It was on her credit score. She was buying her dream house. She had looked for 3 months. A week before closing, she's informed this thing's wrongfully on her credit score. She tries to call your office for a week straight. She's put on hold. She can't get anybody to talk to her, and she loses the contract on her house, and she can't buy her dream house. What's your story?
Your Honor, when you get ready to go and purchase a piece of property, the first thing you're going to do is go and get pre-qualified with your financing.
Not everybody. Not everybody. No, they don't.
You are going...
You can't rely on that.
You will check your credit
Not
report.
everybody does that.
Well, if you don't check your credit report and there's a problem, it's going to take time to resolve. It takes anywhere from 30 to 90 days to
But you are the one who wrongfully put it on her credit report. You were one. You're the collection agency. It wasn't supposed to be on there. You said she owes $17,000, and she didn't owe $17,000. Her credit score went low because of you. Don't you take any responsibility for this?
No.
Your Honor, if I was able to take care of that the week prior, I could have gotten that house. I could have been living in there, but I actually brought Trudy, who used to work for this man.
Okay, great. Well, come on in.
And she's got the
cage.
memo.
Okay,
She's got
great.
the memo.
I want to see this.
And if you'll take a look at the memo,
Come on in.
it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Give me your name.
My name's Trudy.
Okay, and did you used to work for this man?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and tell me what was the policy for employees?
Well, in the beginning, everything was fine, but probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, prior to this situation, he sent out a memo, which I have a copy of it here.
Okay, go ahead and give Big Sugar Ray while you're talking to me.
Stating not to help anyone, put him on hold, and come back in about an hour and say
and
that
what was the purpose? Why was it the purpose to do that?
He wanted to collect more money. He thought they would
so
just...
people would get frustrated and not just go ahead and pay it because they had to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your Honor, you just look at some of the wording in there.
Let me go ahead and read this.
Ridiculous.
And you can go ahead and put it up on the screen if you want. Attention all employees. We will be starting a new policy this week. Please read this memo very carefully. We cannot afford for anyone to mess this up. It is our new money-saving policy. The new goal is to make people so irritated that they would rather just cut us a check than try to deal with our incompetence.
That did not come
This way,
from
we don't
our
have to do
company.
any work,
That
and we
did
still
not
can make
come
money.
from our- No, it didn't.
We
You
haven't
made
proven
that
the
up.
system works, but
You
I
made
think
that
it
up.
will. Come on, sir.
I guarantee
You gave it to me
you
personally.
can't-
No.
You will never find one other person that will confirm
I think most
that.
of us.
You will not find anybody
Most of us
else.
think there's a policy
You're a
out there. This is the
disgruntled
first time I've
employee.
actually seen a
You've
memo. Somebody
created this.
dumb enough to write it in a memo. Who writes that in a memo but you?
That is not generated by our company. That was not generated by our
It
company.
says 2 all employees from Mr. Jones.
Anybody can write that up. That did
So
not
you're
go
saying, why
across
would
my
she
desk.
write this up? It says Jones Collection Agency. Why would this woman?
She has access to letterhead. She's disgruntled. She's trying to create an additional problem.
Well, yeah, you.
There is nobody.
God.
You were.
Why are you no longer working there,
Can
ma'am?
can you tell me why you never took any of my phone calls?
Ma'am, let me ask you something. Why did you quit working there?
He found out I was helping Carol, and he fired me.
Look
Not at all.
Oh,
Not at
after
all.
you showed her the memo, he fired you? After you
Yes,
helped her
yes.
with the memo? Okay,
She's
you got a seat now.
constantly
You can-
late.
The last thing I want to say, Your Honor, is that I believe that you will be able to bring me justice.
Oh, I'll be able to bring you justice. Don't worry about that. When I read this complaint, I don't think anything hit home more than this one. People are frustrated every day. Things are wrongfully put on their credit report. They get put on hold. They can't get it off. They write letters. They're being affected. They're being turned down on cars. Don't you interrupt me. They're being turned down on houses. They're being and then they call and they're put on hold. They can't talk. You got to talk to supervisors. You got to talk to managers. You never get to talk to them. You're frustrated. So what do? You just pay an amount that you're not even supposed to pay. Well, that ain't going to happen again in your agency after I get done with this.
Well, when you keep
Sir,
your finances, you keep your finances in order, and you won't have this problem.
You be quiet.
You can't pay your bills.
This is what we're going to do. You turned her life upside down.
She did it herself.
You turned your life upside. Sugar
She
Ray,
did it
I'm going to
herself.
ask you to take this man outside, and we're going to hang him upside down until I say that it's proper to do it. Take him right on out. Take him right on out. Okay, Sugar Ray, get him fastened in. Get him fastened in.
You don't have to worry about it.
Lay back.
Whoa! This is what we're gonna do. You turned her life upside down.
She did it herself.
You turned your life upside. Sugar
She
Ray,
did it
I'm gonna
herself.
ask you to take this man outside, and we're gonna hang him upside down until I say that it's proper to do it. Take him right on out. Sugar Ray, hey, put him on that machine, okay?
All right, yeah, he been hijacking people's credit scores. We're gonna hijack him today. Come on, get on in there. Yeah. See how that feel there? You hijack people's credit scores, the people who unfortunately don't have no good credit, and you run their credit, and then you just want to keep them down, don't you?
They need to learn
This
to
is
pay
turn
their
you
bills.
upside down.
They
I'ma
need to
turn
learn
you
their
upside
pay their
down.
Okay,
bills.
Sugar Ray, get him fastened
Pay
in.
your
Get him
bills,
fastened
and
in.
you don't have to worry about it.
Lay back.
Whoa! Oh my God! All right, Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray.
Yes.
Does the man have his cell phone on him?
Do you have a cell phone on you?
Does he have a cell phone on
Do
him?
you have a cell phone on you?
Yeah, I got a cell phone.
All right then. To call the judge.
Give him the cell phone. The only way he's gonna get off that machine is if he can call me and convince me he's gonna change his policy.
All right.
That's the only way I'm gonna let him down.
All right.
Ms. Lawrence, I hope you're enjoying this because you have been through a lot.
Oh, yes.
Hello?
Yeah. Judge King?
Yeah. Who's this? Richard Jones?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm busy right now. Thank you.
Well. The judge is busy.
Yes.
The judge is busy. I wonder how them people feel with that with them credit scores you jacked up on them, what it messed your credit up. Huh. That's pretty good there, Richard.
Hello?
Yeah.
Is this Richard Jones again?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put you on hold. Sorry. Goodbye.
Well, Richard, you see what you get.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, Richard Jones?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I gotta put you on hold. I gotta get my final thought. I'm sorry.
That figures.
Oh, boy.
Today's case dealt with something being wrong on your credit report. This happens throughout society. People have things on their credit reports and they think they're helpless. They can't do anything about it. It's important for you to know that there are rights. You can write each of the credit bureau to get them to take something that's not supposed to be on your report, to take it off. But the most important thing is to remember to do it early, because it does take time. But if something is wrong on your credit report, don't get revenge. Bring it on my court.